Welcome to Rick Snider's Washington on YouTube, where you get the whole story. So please like, share, subscribe, comment, and hit the thanks button. Don't forget Monday night, 8 to 9 Eastern, doing a live chat on YouTube. Come watch. Might take a few weeks off after this. So things are going to get a little quieter, I think, after last week's, cavalry charge of free agency. So anyway, I'll be talking tonight. Bring your questions on YouTube, 8 to 9. Okay. I was wondering, with all of these free agent signings, is this going to be one of the highest roster turnovers ever with this team? I mean, I could see maybe a 60% changeover. And I thought, so when does that ever happen? Usually you're going to change, 40% maybe of a team. I asked a few long-time NFL guys. They had never quite seen a 60. So I went back and looked. Somebody said, well, what about George Allen's first year? He brought all those guys from the Rams and everything. And I looked at, and they only changed a third of the team that year in 1971. So that wasn't it. So I thought, okay, we got to go back to World War II, because they were having trouble just finding guys to play football back then, with everybody being patriotic and wanting to go fight in the war. So kind of weird, right? December 7th was Pearl Harbor, and that's really when it changed for us in World War II. Matter of fact, Sammy Ball and his teammates, after that game, found out what happened. They marched themselves over to the Japanese embassy with the intention of killing the staff. And they had to protect the Japanese staff because they wanted to protect, had to swap them for our people. All right, so 1940 to 41, was before this, but they still changed 51% of the roster. These are smaller rosters, usually in the 30s. 1941 to 42, we're just getting into World War I, 31.4%, so nothing unusual there. But in 1942 to 43 roster changes, so the 43 roster is a 60% turnover. Same thing in 1944, 60.6% turnover. And in 1945, which would be the last year of the war, 63.4%. I think a lot of vets came back and played. The year after, World War II, 55.8%. So it was quite a bit. So anyway, those were the years. 60% roster turnovers, 3 straight years for the World Wars. That's what maybe they're looking at for this time. I'm Rick Snider. Thanks for coming. See you soon.